And on this Tuesday, January 20th, 2026 edition of Newsmakers, several faith leaders are urgently calling for protecting the rights of worshipers while also expressing compassion for migrants. That's after a group of anti-immigration enforcement protesters disrupted Sunday service at a Southern Baptist church in St. Paul, Minnesota. Trey Turner leads the Minnesota-Wisconsin Baptist Convention, to which City's church belong. He says churches should, quote, provide compassionate pastoral care for migrant families affected by immigration enforcement, but says the sanctity of our houses of worship must be respected too. The U.S. Department of Justice says it opened a civil rights investigation after a group of about 36 protesters walked into the church during the service, loudly chanting. Gunmen reportedly abducted more than 150 worshipers in simultaneous attacks on 3 separate churches in northwest Nigeria. A state lawmaker told the Associated Press yesterday the attack occurred Sunday in a community in Kaduna State while services were underway at the evangelical church Winning All, another church belonging to the denomination Cherubim and Seraphim, and a Catholic church. Morning Star News reports police in Kaduna State denied the kidnappings. Kaduna State Police Commissioner Alhaji Mohammed Rabiu said yesterday that officers hadn't received any information about an incident from the area. 3 prominent Catholic archbishops are voicing their concerns about U.S. foreign policy. Jacqueline Carl reports.
A letter published by the archbishops of Newark, New Jersey, Chicago, and Washington, D.C. questioned the moral foundation of U.S. actions in Venezuela, Greenland, and Ukraine. The archbishop said those actions have ignited a searing debate about the use of military force and the meaning of peace. They criticized an American foreign policy focused on narrow economic and social interests, saying it undermines the international pursuit of peace and justice. I'm Jacqueline Carl.
The fate of Texas' new 10 Commandments law will be debated today before a federal appeals court. State Senator Phil King wrote the law, ordering the Bible verses to be posted in public schools. Judges on the Fifth Circuit will hear arguments on 2 lawsuits, one from Texas and one from Louisiana, which has a similar law. Opponents argue the laws violate their First Amendment right to religious freedom. The North Dakota State Attorney General's office is telling a nonprofit to stop promoting certain abortion pills. A cease and desist order was issued to the Fargo-based Prairie Abortion Fund for allegedly violating a state law. The AG's office says the organization posted links to websites where pills could be purchased without doctor approval or oversight. The nonprofit's board was holding off on commenting until further advice from legal counsel. There are no abortion clinics operating in North Dakota, and the activity is almost entirely illegal in the state. And that's Newsmakers for this Tuesday, January 20th, 2026 edition. I'm Keith Black.